Hey, James, can you...
Just a minute. I'm almost done. I'm counting these papers. 21, 22, 26. So I have a total of 26.
What are the papers for?
I have a meeting this afternoon.
Do you have enough for everyone?
Yes, and I have one extra.
Good.
So, how can I help you, Taylor?
May I borrow $2?
Sure. Here.
Thanks. I can add it to my $5. And $5 plus $2 is $7. Now I have enough money for 2 cups of coffee.
Who is the coffee for?
Alex and Susie. They're both sleepy. They have to wake up.
Math is important. We use it almost every day. How do we use it? We count things. How many people are in a room? How do we know? We count them. Or maybe we have to buy 2 things. How much do they cost? One is $4. Another is $3. We add them together. So $4 plus $3 is $7. The total is $7. Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Do Math in English. Oh wait, no, Let's Talk in English. Hi, I'm Pauline and we are gonna learn some math today.
Hi friends, it's okay, no pressure. My name's Peter and we'll learn together today.
Math is a part of everyday life and math is useful.
Hey Pauline, I have a question to start off today.
Okay, what is it? I hope it's not about math. To be honest, I don't like math very much.
But math is useful.
It is useful, but I'm just not very good at it.
That's okay, I won't ask you to solve a math problem. Well, maybe later. I can't promise anything.
Okay, that makes me nervous already.
Well, that's why I was going to start with a question.
A math question?
No, even better, a math joke.
A math joke? Is that better?
Hey, come on, Pauline. All right, so what did the math book say to the pencil?
What?
Can you help me? I have a lot of problems.
Oh, okay.
Get it? Math problems?
Peter, I think you're the one who has a problem.
What? That was a funny joke. Don't you like it?
All right, I do like it.
So friends, today we're talking about math, but we're actually learning the English to talk about math today. So don't worry, we won't talk too much about adding and subtracting and multiplying things together.
Yeah, we definitely won't get into algebra. We'll just do simple math today.
Algebra? Yeah, of course not. Well, friends, let's get started. Here's Jack with today's keywords.
Hello, Taylor 找 James 说话。James 说：“等一下 ，I'm almost done。我快弄完了。”副词 almost 就是几乎、差不多的意思。原来 James 在数文件的份数。He is counting the papers。动词 count 就是数。Taylor 想跟 James 借2块钱。Taylor 自己有5块，如果借到2块钱，加起来就有7块，就可以买2杯咖啡了。She wants to add them together。动词 add 就是把什么相加起来。5加2是7，英文的说法是 5 plus 2 is 7。这里的 plus 是加上的意思。如果我们要说总数是7，英文就是 the total is 7。名词 total 就是总数、合计的意思。
Hey, James, can you...
Just a minute. I'm almost done. I'm counting these papers. 21, 22, 26. So I have a total of 26.
What are the papers for?
I have a meeting this afternoon.
Do you have enough for everyone?
Yes, and I have one extra.
Good.
So Taylor and James are in today's conversation, and it looks like James is a little busy.
Yes, Taylor wants to ask him something, but James can't answer just quite yet. So he says, just a minute. You can also say 1 minute to tell someone to wait a little bit.
Yes, but to sound more polite, you can ask, can you wait just a minute, please? Or, I'm sorry, just 1 minute, please.
And of course, when we say minute, we just mean a little bit of time. James needs a minute because he is almost done, but not yet.
Almost done with what?
Well, done with counting. He is counting those papers. When you want to know how many of something there are, you count them. How many teachers are here? 1, 2. There are 2 teachers.
That's pretty easy. Although actually, I like that. This can be an easy way to talk about our English math words. So friends, what's the total? What's the total of teachers here right now? Yes, the total is 2.
So James is counting papers. 24, 25, 26. So he has a total of 26. And Pauline, I forgot to count Jack. He is a teacher on the show. Let's go to him now.
James 说 I'm counting these papers. 请注意哦，我们一般讲纸张 ，paper 是不可数名词。要算纸张的话，要用 a piece of paper 或者 two pieces of paper 来表达1张纸或2张纸。如果你看到复数的 papers， 它就是指文件了。所以 James 说 I'm counting these papers， 表示他是在数有几份文件，而不是纸张。他数了一共有26份。他说 I have a total of 26。我一共有26份。名词的 total 是合计、总数的意思。我们来练习 a total of 的用法。比如说 We have a total of 20 students in class today。我们班一共有20名学生。如果我们在巴黎一共待了9天，就说 We stayed in Paris for a total of 9 days.
Thanks, Jack. Let's talk a minute now about this word paper. James is talking about papers for a meeting. So they have writing on them. That means he can count them. It's a countable noun. So you add an S.
Yes, but if these papers were blank, they had no writing on them, they weren't special, it's just paper, then we don't add an S. There are 26 sheets of paper.
James's papers are for a meeting. It could be a kind of report telling people something. In school, we write a lot of papers. These could be essays or some kind of report.
Well, let's try practicing a little bit. I wrote 2 papers last night for class, but I couldn't print them out. I didn't have enough paper.
I borrowed some paper from the printer, Peter. Sorry, there should be enough paper there now.
I'm glad this is just an example, Pauline.
Well, yes, writing papers makes me stressed, and so does math.
Me too. But I think that we are doing well so far today. I hope our friends are not too stressed. We are talking about math and English at the same time.
And friends, you're doing great. Why don't we take a quick break and then we'll be back to learn some more. Don't go away.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, friends. Well, today, of course, we are learning English together, but I am trying to learn Chinese in my free time, and there's one thing I find really confusing with numbers. Can you guess what it is?
Oh, I know exactly what it is. So in English, we use digits of 3, like 10, 100, 1,000, then it goes 10,000. But in Chinese, they use 4 digits, and that can be really difficult. It's just a different way of thinking.
That's right. It takes some time to learn, and we understand, friends. Thanks for taking the time to learn with us today. Let's get back to our easier math now.
So, how can I help you, Taylor?
May I borrow $2?
Sure. Here.
Thanks. I can add it to my $5. And $5 plus $2 is $7. Now I have enough money for 2 cups of coffee.
Who is the coffee for?
Alex and Susie. They're both sleepy. They have to wake up.
Hey, Pauline, when is a time that you often use math?
Well, when I eat out or travel with friends, we often share. So when we pay together, we need to think about how much each person owes.
When you owe money, you need to pay money to someone. Yes, when I eat out with friends, sometimes one friend will pay for the meal. Then I will give him money later.
Sometimes we borrow money from friends. Taylor would like to borrow money from James. When you borrow something, someone gives you something for a short time and then you need to give it back later.
Let's look at what our friends say. James sees that Taylor wants something, so he asks, "How can I help you, Taylor?"
Taylor asks, "May I borrow $2?
No, you may not.
Peter, it's Taylor, not me.
Oh, then sure. May I borrow $2? Taylor needs it.
Wait, you would give Taylor $2 but not me?
Pauline, let's not talk about that. May I borrow $2? That's today's calendar phrase.
May I borrow $2?
May I borrow $2?
我可以向你借$2吗？
Excuse me, may I borrow $2?
Why do you want to borrow money?
I don't have any. May I borrow $2?
What will you do with $2?
I'll buy lunch. May I borrow $2, please?
You can't buy lunch for $2.
Ooh, you're right. May I borrow $10?
May I borrow $2?
May I borrow $2?
我可以向你借$2吗？
Taylor is ordering coffee, but she doesn't have enough money. But not to worry, James can lend her $2.
If I ask for $2, I am borrowing money. But if I am giving $2 for someone to borrow, then I am lending the money. So why is she borrowing money?
Well, she has $5, but she is buying coffee for a few people. So she needs $7 total. If she adds $2, she has enough. Let's go to Jack to learn some more about this.
Taylor 想要跟 James 借2块钱，他自己原本有5块，再加上2块就可以去买2杯咖啡了。Taylor 说 I can add it to my $5. 所以说把 A 加上 B 就是 add A to B。比如 add some sugar to my coffee， 或者 we'll add one more player to the team。我们将再加一位选手到队伍中。既然 add 是加的意思，当我们要讲5加2等于7的时候，很多人会想到用 add， 其实这时候大部分是要用 plus， 它也是加的意思。Taylor 说 ，and $5 plus $2 is $7。如果说5加5是10，英文是 5 plus 5 is 10。英文本句的主词是 5 plus 5。这一件事，所以主词是第3人称单数，动词要用 is。另外也可以说成 5 plus 5 equals 10。主词是第三人称单数，动词 equal 等于要记得加 s 哦。
Thanks, Jack. I'll make sure to get you a cup of coffee for the help.
Wait, you have coffee?
No, but Taylor does, remember? She adds $2 to her $5 for a total of $7. That's 2 cups of coffee.
Well, I know that. She buys 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah, 2 cups of coffee. 1 cup for me, and I'll give the other one to Jack.
Peter, Taylor is not buying coffee for you.
What? Who is the coffee for?
Great question. It's for Alex and Susie. We can practice this question more with Rebecca, friends.
Hello, friends. It's that time of the day when you get to learn something new and use it. I know that you are all very excited. If you want to ask someone what something is for, you could use today's use it. For example, who is the present for? You could also say, who is the money for? Great job. Now you're ready to use it.
Thanks so much for the help, Rebecca, and I'm glad we know who the coffee's for, but I think it's time for me to buy a cup of coffee. Can I borrow some money?
No! It's time for us to review our keywords, Peter. Friends, let's review them together now.
Okay, fine. Well, here's the first keyword from today. Almost. Almost. Emma is almost 10 years old.
Count. Count. Can you help me count the books?
Add. Add. Add the numbers together.
Plus. Plus. 2 plus 8 is 10.
Total. Total. Add the numbers and tell me the total. Okay, friends, those are your keywords. Keep on practicing. And now let's look over our lesson together one more time.
Hey, James, can you...
Just a minute. I'm almost done. I'm counting these papers. 21, 22, 26. So I have a total of 26.
What are the papers for?
I have a meeting this afternoon.
Do you have enough for everyone?
Yes, and I have 1 extra.
Good.
So how can I help you, Taylor?
May I borrow $2?
Sure. Here.
Thanks. I can add it to my $5. And $5 plus $2 is $7. Now I have enough money for 2 cups of coffee.
Who is the coffee for?
Alex and Susie. They're both sleepy. They have to wake up.
Ginger, look at this.
Uh-oh, what is it?
It's your math test. You had trouble with every question.
No, I had trouble with every answer.
Very funny.
Don't worry, James. Math isn't important.
Yes, it is. We use math almost every day.
Not me. I don't use math at all.
Yes, you do. You use math to count things.
That's not important.
Yes, it is. How many bananas are in your bag?
Oh, now that's important.
You also use math to buy things.
Oh, that's not important.
Yes, it is. How much do bananas cost?
Oh, that is important too.
Right. Math is very important. You need to study math more.
Okay, I'll practice counting bananas. Let's buy some.
Well, friends, today's Monday, so that means we get to answer some questions together. Here's your first question. What is James doing? What is James doing?
We find the answer in conversation A. He is counting papers. Here's question number 2. Do you ever borrow money? When? Do you ever borrow money? When? Let's hear some answers from some of our friends.
Do I ever borrow money? Well, I certainly try not to do this. I think it's best to remember to bring your wallet when you leave the house. Sometimes people feel there's just not enough time to go to the ATM or to a bank. That's why I always have an extra bill in my wallet, just in case of an emergency. It's about being responsible with your money, so I try my best to avoid borrowing money.
Do I ever borrow money? Well, I try not to because I have a poor memory. If I borrow someone's money, maybe my friend's money, I might forget to pay him or her back. But I might need to start borrowing money from my friends next year because I'm going back to school. I won't have a job, so I need extra money.
Do I ever borrow money? Good question. Sometimes, but I try not to. Maybe I forget my lunch money and I need to borrow some from a friend. Or maybe I need to buy a car and I don't quite have enough, so I borrow some money from the bank. So sometimes I do borrow money. A good question is, do I ever pay it back? Of course I do.
Do I ever borrow money? Well, sometimes I borrow money because I don't always have my wallet on me when I'm flying. But don't worry, I always pay people back. In fact, if sometimes money falls from the sky near you, well, that's me paying you back. Thank you.
Well, friends, you did great today learning English and doing math. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow, right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.